And I think another issue that I'm quite concerned about as well is the risk of supernormal stimuli from AI, or as it's sometimes described, AI girlfriends, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
boyfriends too.
Hmm.
So down in Australia, they have this species of beetle called the jewel beetle because it has this gorgeous, glassy brown carapace to it. It's lovely, lovely, pretty, shiny back.
Hmm.
And ecologists were noticing that these beetles were dying out and they were trying to work out why. And I thought maybe it's some pesticide or pollution. And it was, but not in the way that they expected. The pollution was actually caused by these stubby brown beer bottles that people drink in Australia and they
Yep.
sometimes throw them in the bush.
Hmm.
But those stubby brown beer bottles look like a super sexy beetle butt to the jewel beetles. And so they were preferentially humping the beer bottles
Ah,
instead of each other. And that's an example of a supernormal stimulus, right? You
right.
know, the beetles are programmed to find shiny things and hump them.
Yeah.
And this larger than life and possibly shiny and big and round beer bottle was just catnip for the poor jewel beetles.
Wow.
And our human lives are filled with similar supernormal stimuli, you know, things that our cave people ancestors would never have to deal with.
That's
You
right.
know, 24-hour news is a supernormal stimulus for gossip around a campfire. A
Hmm.
cheeseburger is a supernormal stimulus of impossibly meaty, fatty, sweety, umami
Hmm.
goodness compared to some starchy root that our ancestors might chew on, for example. Video games are supernormal stimulus for status and exploration and mastery of a domain.
Right.
Um, spicy, saucy media, for example, is another
Hmm.
supernormal stimulus that many people would not naturally kind of come into contact with. And I'm concerned that AI will be a supernormal stimulus for human relationships. In essence, that AI systems may be so funny, so sexy, so smart, so capable that many human relationships lose their shine by comparison.
Hmm.
We become so enamored and enraptured with our machine relationships that, uh, well, you know how it is. You know, your buddy gets a new squeeze and you don't see them for 6 months, right? Because
Right. Right.
because they get so wrapped up in that other person.
Hmm.
And as machines gain so much influence over us, um, the creators of those systems are going to have enormous ability to influence all of humanity.
Hmm.
Because as the old adage says, you are the sum or the average of the six people closest to you,
Right.
right? And if one of those or two of those is a bot, then you will inexorably, inevitably, without any resistance, start to take on their beliefs about the world, their habits even will
Right.
begin to become yours.